Yeah, so in this teaching, I'll be talking about structure 101, um, which is the basis of how price actually moves. So what do we have? Let me take this up so I can explain very well. Yeah, so I'm going to do a schematic of what structure actually entails, right? So we have a low and then a high there, and then we have another low. That's higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now, as you can see, this is a clear uptrend, right? But we have a low right here, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, and we have a high eventually. And as you can see, we um we created a low right here, right? And then we don't know. Let me just say we don't know. We probably we have another price data, right? Well, what I'm trying to, okay, don't let me confuse everything. What I'm trying to explain here is just structure, how price is being structured. Do you understand now? So we have a low right here, we have a high being made, and then we had a correction lower. Do you understand? So after a correction lower, you want to see a high, right? So if you see something like this in price, do you understand now? Every low that is being created here defines it to be a clear bullish trend. It is a bullish trend because it is moving up clearly. Do you understand? So every high that is being kicked out to defines it to be a clear uptrend. Do you understand now? So at every highs that price creates, this high, at every high, we are going to have buy stops. There's something we call buy stops order. Buy stops. Sorry, buy stops. Buy side liquidity, buy side. Well, I'm still going to explain liquidity to us, but for now, let me just frame this as just liquidity, right? No, we have liquidity. So we have liquidity. Do you understand now? Buy side liquidity at every highs that is being created. But you can see at every highs here, we have this high, this high. They are being kicked out. So when you see buy side liquidity or buy stops being kicked out in this sense, it means price is in a clear down uptrend, which you can see. So we have something called sell stops too. Sell stops or sell side, sell side liquidity, which means all these lows that you are seeing, we have sell stops at that low, right? Or we can call it sell side liquidity. It is being protected. You can see how they were not being kicked out, right? They were not being kicked out. Every time price break this high, price will repel away from that low. You can see repel away, repel away. So this is a clear uptrend now. It's a very, very clear uptrend. So all the structure that we are having is a bullish structure. This structure is a bullish structure. Do you understand now? So this is a bullish structure. Do you understand now? So this low defines the structure. All these lows that were protected defines the structure. This low is protected, this low is protected, this low is protected, and this low too is protected. So these were the structure that actually defines this bullish structure. So you should know that whenever we want to change trend, we will have to break all each and every one of these lows for us to have change in trend. Do you understand now? So let me do vice versa. Yeah. So we have highs, we have highs, we have a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, a low. Now, so we have a high, a low, a lower high, because this low, this high is actually lower than this previous high. You understand? That's why it's a lower high. We have a lower low. This low is lower than the previous low. You understand? So lower high, high lower than the previous high, lower low, low lower than the previous low, lower high, high lower than the previous high. You understand now? So you can see that the sell stops liquidity, the lows were getting kicked every time, right? Which means we are in a clear downtrend, and whereas we have the buy stops liquidity being protected, you see that we have the buy stops liquidity being protected, the buy stops liquidity being protected. So which means everything that we are having here is a clear downtrend. So what are the area that determines this downtrend, which means this self stops, right? This self stops or self side liquidity, right? Sorry, buy side liquidity rather. These highs, don't forget I said every highs we have buy stop or sell side buy side liquidity on that highs. You understand now? So you can see on this bullish trend, we have the buy stops or the buy side liquidity keep getting kicked out. They are not protected, right? But what we have here, each and every buy stop or buy side liquidity here, right? They were protected. Price didn't get to take them out. Do you understand now? Which means they are protected. Now we have this eye being protected. We have this eye being protected. Buy stops. You have pending buy stops or buy side liquidity on that highs. Do you understand now? So sell stops liquidity, sell stop or sell stops are being protected. Each and every one of them. You understand now? So this is a clear downtrend, is a clear downtrend now. Now you can see price is moving down, price is moving higher here. So let's do one of consolidation. Now we have this consolidation, price is in a very, very tight range. It is very, very indecisive. We don't know where price is going, right? So in this kind of range now, you can see buy stops were not taking, sell stops were not taking, everything they were inside a rectangular kind of shape. Do you understand now? Like a holding pattern, they were not getting out of that rectangle pattern. Do you understand now? So buy stops, like buy stops, they were not taken out. Sell stops 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 not taken out. Buy stops not taken out. Everything is holding up inside this range. So when you see this kind of trend, this kind of thing, right, it means price is in a very tight situation whereby you have to wait a little bit, and then what is actually going on here is either a distribution or a accumulation phase, or a accumulation or a distribution phase, which we are going to talk about later on. And then you can see both the buy stops and the sell stops were being protected. So you don't know which side we are. Are we in the sell side or are we in the buy side? Do you understand now? So these are the kind of structure that you can have in the marketplace. The structure is bullish here, the structure is bearish here, the structure is indecisive here, it's consolidative market here. You understand now? So this is structure 101. Practice it and then know how you can look for this in price.